Let's get right into this video, man. We got Jacksonville officer punches man after he refuses to exit the car. This is the viral video we've been seeing going around. So I'm going to play this angle from the police. I'm going to play the angle we all saw on the internet. And then I'm going to play the other version where the sheriff responded, basically justifying this situation. So let's get into it. We're going to break this down. So if you want to see the full videos, click the links in the description. This is purely reaction.
Yeah, Florida 24 Bravo Echo Charlie Whiskey on a silver Kia. I don't know how that's.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're popping the door open like that?
I don't have a window that works. Is there a reason that you're pulling me over?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so we already starting off hostile. He popped the door open. Cop like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why you opening the door like that? My window don't work. But oh boy, like, why are you pulling me over? So it's hostile on both ends. I'm not gonna put it on one another. They both already being hostile with each other.
There's a reason why I'm pulling you over. For one thing, inclement weather, you don't have your lights on. Two things, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
It's daylight. I don't need the lights. And it's not weather. It's not raining.
Oh, this is inclement?
It's not raining.
Okay, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you why I'm pulling you over. Give me your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
No, call your supervisor. Why?
Excuse me?
Call your supervisor. Why did you pull me over?
35. I'm fucking with the dog.
All right, well, he literally did tell you why he pulled you over. Your headlights not running in inclement weather. That is a thing, unfortunately. But most cars, sometimes they don't have those, you know, some cars have those running daylights where it's like your lights are on like all day. And then some have it where when the weather gets gloomy like this, they'll automatically kick on. So it just depends on the car. Minor traffic stop. They do this to lead to something else. So I will say they both are off on the wrong foot right now.
I've already told you.
Why did you pull me over?
Step out of the vehicle.
No,
Step out of the vehicle.
And this is really how you escalate the stop right here. I understand old boy mad that he got pulled over. And I tell people all this time, every time I react to these, go look at any video on my channel. I always say, never play roadside judge. Never play roadside judge. Don't do that courtside shit on the side of the road. Wait till you get in court and then expose the officers in court. Because when you do it this way, you give them reason. Like that's why there's this whole thing right now where they're like, well, that force was justified, even though we know it wasn't. But they're trying to say, well, he caused this. Like force is never pretty. He caused this. Still nonsense. Still doesn't deserve he still doesn't deserve what happened to him.
The door and lock it. Yep. 25 seconds. If anybody responding, come in from Commonwealth, block the vehicle, please.
I'm coming west on Commonwealth. I'll get in a second.
Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. Yep, my camera's on too.
So this is where he got his camera.
I've already told you. Okay. Okay.
I mean, he did tell you a couple of times why he pulled you over. I will give the cop that much. He did say, hey, look, I pulled you over for your headlights not running during the day.
Take us on. The worst is going to be. Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. Okay. Sir, this is your last warning to open the vehicle and exit before we're going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window. Open the door and exit or we are going to break the window.
Well, we're conducting a traffic stop right now. You need to comply.
No, he's under arrest.
Hey, I'll out the car. I'm going to push it up.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
I guess this is standard for them to put 2 cars like that back to back, and just in case he does try to run, it'll be hard for him to get up out of there. They can break the window, whatever, to get him out.
Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting. Open the door and exit. You are under arrest for resisting.
Can you unlock the door and step out? I will. Can you step out? You're being done. There's a traffic stop being conducted to report.
And I know somebody's going to say, well, why won't he just stick his hand in there and open the door? No, because he can roll it up and his arm can get caught. He can drive off, get dragged. A lot of things could go wrong. So that's why you never stick your hand in there when somebody is refusing to get out the car.
Vehicle's blocked in.
Yes.
He's locked it up. Put the window down.
Correct.
I try to talk to
Huh? Okay. So what did he ask for when he I guess,
When he pulled me over, he walked up, opened my door, my window don't work, right? And then I said, so what I did wrong?
Yeah.
He said, well, for one, your headlights are off under this weather. I'm like, there's multiple people headlights off.
Okay, that's still
and then there's no rain.
It doesn't matter. You're still required to have headlights on.
Can you pull that law up?
Huh?
Can you pull that law
Yeah,
up?
when you step out of the car, I will.
Hey.
Can you call your supervisor?
Huh?
Can you call your supervisor?
All right, go for it.
And this is where he gets, you know what, I'm done. I'm about to break the window. He not even, because, and this is where I say this is where the video goes wrong, because, like, yes, should he have stepped out of the car? 100%. He should have never closed the door. He should have stepped out of the car. Granted, they both got off on the wrong foot, but this is where the cops go wrong, because it's been time and time and time again where other people have resisted to get out of the car, and they give them almost 20 minutes to get out of the car. Him, he's like, I might just break the window. You didn't even try any other tactics to be like, you know what? Come on, let me just hand me your stuff through the window. And you tried nothing. So this is where the outrage begins, because it's like, yo, anybody else, man, they get 15, 20 minutes before y'all even get them out of the car. And then when you threaten to break the window, you still say, I don't want to break your window. I don't want to break your window. I don't want to break your window. But with him, it was just, all right, him when they're in the car, we're going to break his window. And it's like, yo. And then from this point on, this is where the cops are 100% wrong. Like, there's no other way to twist it, turn it, how you look at it. They're wrong for this.
Exit the vehicle, man.
Look, he's sitting there. And this shows you, too, how cops are, like, just robo-trained. Like, they're just trained to say things that don't even make sense with their actions. Because now you're telling them, exit the vehicle, blah, 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 whatever. Like, the commands they're going to give are just, like, they never make sense.
Now, exit the vehicle.
That right there, the punch was unnecessary. Why did you punch him? That's the part where people are outraged about. Why did you punch this man? What did he do to deserve to get punched?
Exit the vehicle now. Exit the vehicle.
What was the point? He wasn't resisting. He wasn't fighting. He did nothing. You punched him for what?
Show me your hands.
Here.
1033 at 16.1 hours.
What is your reason, sir? What is your reason?
Step out now. All right.
No.
And this is the part where the cops, it never makes sense where somebody's not even putting up a fight. Y'all still be trying to slam them to the ground. It just shows you that tunnel vision. It's like they only do what they know. They forget that people are humans. If you would have just grabbed him, put him in the cuffs, he would have went. But you trying to rough him up, throw him on the ground because your feelings involved? Come on, man. Like, what's the point?
No.
Look, he punched him again. I didn't even know he punched him again.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
He's still
Hands
hitting
behind
him.
your back.
And this is why most people say they can't be cops, because if they were there, I don't care about this thin blue line or thick blue line. I'm saying something to you, bro. You didn't have to punch him. White, black, Spanish, whoever, like, you didn't have to punch that man. It's mad at the ways that we are taught to apprehend people besides punching them in the face? Especially if they're not swinging on you.
What's wrong with you?
What you mean? I was putting my hands behind my back. I was on.
Ain't no talking now, man. Ain't no talking.
What's going on, man?
You're under arrest. That's what's going on.
No,
Yes, bro. Yes.
That's a lawful reason, bro. You gonna throw my phone like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off of you, bro.
See, this is the part where the cops be doing too much. They be doing entirely too much. Because why are you mad? Why are you so mad? He in cuffs already. Like, this is the part where we say, like, anything else past that point was like, this is y'all. This is on y'all. Like, because then now, if you was to get in court and they was actually, what was the point of throwing his phone? I didn't realize that I threw his phone. Like, that's how they'll get. I didn't realize I threw his phone. It was in the heat of the moment. Or I didn't remember that I said that. Like, that's how they get. That's how they voice sound. That's how they act. This is how they'll change their tune to make it seem like I was just doing my job. No. It was big and bad. You never thought that this case from February 19, 2025 would ever make this much news. You thought it was just a regular stop.
You gonna throw my phone like that, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it off of you, bro.
And I'm just trying to have a regular conversation with y'all, bro.
That's not how it works.
When they asked me to step out of the vehicle, you should have done that shit. So your partner didn't even act.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up?
They kill me with the marijuana is in his pocket. Okay, and we know it's not even worth the paperwork for y'all to even do it. And it's marijuana. I made it seem like he had crack in his pocket. Oh, and he had marijuana in his pocket. Okay, yeah, Florida, marijuana might be illegal, but it's not enough for it to be this or to justify this force. That still doesn't matter.
Marijuana in his right pocket.
Yes, it is. So why close the door if you see him pull up? Because, man, what you mean? He talking about arresting me and stuff, but I didn't do nothing.
Don't resist, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Now he an idiot. now he an idiot. Cause y'all mad.
Can you back me up to the
What'd he say?
Don't resist, idiot.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Oh, his camera's rolling in there. Yeah, okay. You saying it like y'all camera's not rolling, but that right there just shows you how he's hoping like, oh, you know what? Man, look, if they could just cut out some of our joints. If he didn't have that camera, they would have cut out some of this footage.
Can you back me up to the podcast clean up? You broke my
You start resting. 1067.
Approximately 30-year-old Bravo Mike.
Last race.
I did.
There you go.
I know. You should push the door window.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What you know?
Any blood that was drawn is y'all fault. Y'all punched him. Y'all decided to break his window. Y'all did all that. It didn't have to come to that. It really didn't have to come to all of this. And this is what we say is time and time again, they find numerous ways to de-escalate white people, give them numerous chances. But when a black person turns up one time, it's whoa, you're an idiot. You did it. It's just all of this stuff. It's justified. But a white person could be swinging a machete at you, and you want to pull out a taser. A black person yell at you, and you want to sit there and pull out the gun.
You good? Yeah, you or him? Oh, okay.
That's it for you too, obviously.
And they released that body cam footage to try to change the narrative. Like, they tried to change some type of narrative that we wasn't going to, like, that we still was going to, like, be like, oh, no, the cop was in the right. He still was in the wrong. Like, it doesn't matter. The cop was still in the wrong for what he did. Like, It's no other way to put it. He was wrong for punching him. He was wrong for breaking his window that early. Could have did other things to de-escalate. So them releasing the footage and saying like, just wait until the whole thing comes out to try to show. It still doesn't matter. Yeah, the cop was all the way up and to the right until when he punched him in the face. That's where, because old boy was wrong. He should have never closed the door. He should have never been hostile with them. Handle it in court. You get hostile with them in court. That's how you handle them. But when you sit there and play roadside judge with them, that's where they get in their feelings. Handle it in court. So them releasing the video proved nothing. And then this guy, he thinks his statement was supposed to make it any better.
It's not reality. One video clip devoid of context can be very misleading. Given that McNeil never brought this incident to JSO's attention, but rather pushed the cell phone camera footage that he had in his possession since March 5th out on social media, one can only assume, and I'm saying I assume, that he intended to inflame the public. The administrative process is still ongoing, and as such, I will neither defend nor commend Officer Bauer's response to resistance until...
Once again, he was told to do this. Throw the black guy out there. Make it look good for the press, because if we have a white person, it's really going to be crazy. So I had a black person go out there. I'm not going to defend or commend his actions. Bruh, he punched him in the face when he wasn't resisting. After you broke the window, you break the window, you open the door, take his seatbelt off, grab him up, put him in cuffs, throw him back of the car. You don't break the window, then punch him in the face because you mad. Like what? Like what are we talking about here?
All the facts are known and the investigation is completed. However, as the leader of this agency, I will not remain silent while important facts and information are buried to advance an anti-police agenda.
What facts are buried? It's no other, no. He got punched in the face for no reason. That's the fact. That's the fact. There's nothing else to it. He got punched in the face for no reason.
The truth is,
him getting punched in the face by the officer was an attempt to inflame the public. Like what? Yeah, I wanted to get punched in the face so I could make this outrage. Who wants to get punched in the face by a cop at that? Like, let's be real.
William McNeil Jr. was non-compliant with JSO officers within 21 seconds after he
Be that as it may, he wasn't compliant. Still doesn't deserve to get punched in the face.
was stopped for multiple civil infractions. His non-compliance quickly rose to the level of criminal resistance to a police officer. McNeil was arrested and pled guilty to resisting a police officer without violence. Force absolutely looks ugly. And because all force is ugly, whether or not the officer involved acted within outside JSO policy, that's still what we're investigating.
It's crazy how they'll defend their own. Like, they really will defend their own no matter what. Like,
Yeah, Eric. Yes, sir.
I know that he was charged with...
I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm going to just dabble through a little bit of this because this is crazy. Like, what?
resisting arrest without violence.
Yep.
But there was, when I go back and look at the other video from the cell phone video,
Yeah.
I can understand the officer punching the window out. But what I don't understand is, and I know you said that this was not ruled criminal, sucker punching the guy in the jaw.
First of all, let me stop you. Not a sucker punch. I'm not excusing that administratively. I'm going to say that to you one more time. I'm not excusing that administratively. There are things that we definitely need to look at. But the context of this video should tell you everything you need to know.
What is he talking about? He punched him in the face. That right there, people have been fired for less. People have been suspended for less. What are we talking about here?
Well, again, I take it. It looks like it's a sucker punch because he's looking straight and you see this.
Right.
Okay, and then you see them pull him out, and then you see a couple of punches to the face. Now, again, I understand breaking the window, but they charged him with resisting arrest without violence. So I saw a lot of violence. I think the public saw a lot of violence against somebody that was not violent.
Well, first of all, Eric,
Hey, whoever this reporter is, he cooking. Cause when somebody is defensive like this coon is, you know they getting under your skin. Cause this reporter is cooking. Hey, I'm not even gonna lie. Whoever he is, I need to know his name.
Don't try to talk the public into what they saw. They just saw the same video.
Don't try to talk the public into what they just saw. Yeah, we saw somebody get punched in the face for no reason. And we saw violence, but it wasn't from this guy. Yo, he is crazy. Yo, him right here, this is a shame, bro. Like, I don't know. At that point, they asked me to go stand in front of the media with this, I'm retiring. If I got enough time on the book, I'm not doing that. I'm either turning it down or I'm retiring. I'm not doing this. Like, no, you're not about to mess up my whole career, because now all people gonna remember me for is this. None of the good I did in the community, they never gonna remember. They're gonna remember this right here, that I defended white officers for punching a black man in the face for no reason. That's what I'm gonna be remembered as.
Videos you saw. So what we're doing, what I'm saying is that it is what it is. This is the information that I wanted to share with the public in context without a short clip. It's very important to do that because it
the full clip didn't make it better.
Provides a lot of information to the public.
And you brought up
It's important, let me finish. It's important for the people to know that you're not allowed to resist a police officer when he's doing his lawful duties. It's been dealt with several different times. You don't resist when you're doing your lawful duties. You don't deserve to get violated, but what you deserve.
That's all we're here for. That's all we're here for. Stop going to the other part. No, stay right here. We are talking about why did he get punched in the face. That's it. Stop there. He keeps saying, oh, well, you don't deserve to get violated, but you also can't do X, Y, Z. No. There's ways to handle that. If somebody isn't listening to you, there's ways to handle that situation. That's the part where everybody's outraged about.
To get what's necessary to get you under control and get you and take you into custody.
Sheriff,
So I'll leave there. I'll go with. Go ahead.
One of the
Jake.
discrepancies people are seeing between the police report and what we saw in the video, what we saw in that video was the allegation that McNeil had reached down for the knife. That was in the police report. But
Where'd you see? What police report did you see that in?
In the arrest report for McNeil, that was stated that the officer saw him, reach for the knife that was on the floorboard. The video that was posted to social media, and even in there, I couldn't see any clear indication of that. I mean, do you see that when you're watching this?
No, actually, I don't see where his hands are. I can't assume, Jake. No one can assume.
Hey, if somebody's reaching for the floorboard, if they're sitting up like this and they're reaching for the floorboard, they're gonna go like this. Like, they're gonna go like that. So if he sat like this, got punched in the face, how is he reaching for a knife? What are we talking about?
We operate off facts and facts alone. I can't make assumption. All I can go by when I read those things is what's stated in the report. I'm not saying whether it's true or whether it's not. I'm saying no one sees his hands at that point. He says, put your hands up, then his hands come up. But it was after the strike to the face. Like I said, again.
And on top of that, if he was so-called reaching for a knife, why didn't he say knife, knife, knife? He's reaching. We didn't hear none of that in the video.
No one saw his hands at that point. Don't know what happened from there, but that's part of the investigative process. Yes, ma'am.
So did officers take custody of the cell phone that he was using to record the incident?
Yes. Put it in the property room.
Okay, that also was not in the report.
But he got it back with all the information still on it.
So can I get back to the sucker punch?
The young lady back there had a question. We can get back to you in a second, correct?
He's trying to avoid him.
Rise to the level that a response to resistance report was generated.
Yes.
Has that been reviewed? And is it still under review? What was the outcome?
So here's the process. When force is used, a response to resistance report is written. It goes to the supervisors. The supervisors then, at that point, review body cam footage. So they would have reviewed this. But you can't see, admittedly, you can't see the strike at all. So it's very difficult.
Weird.
Had they seen that, it probably would have risen to another level to where somebody else would have gone
You see it clears down both angles. What is he talking about? Am I missing something here?
further, which is why we didn't really know at that time that all this had taken place. I'm a big believer in being honest and upfront, and if something like that happens, I'm going to tell you about it, like everything else that we've done. But it's very important to make sure we get this stuff out here in context so folks can see it. Yes, ma'am.
Sheriff, what are your thoughts on the video that was posted on social media and here's that one of the officers kind of turns off, the video turns off what's being recorded. What are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, I'm done with his thoughts. His thoughts are enraging me, to be honest. Like, cause his thoughts are like, just stupid. It's just stupid. What the family got to say? Like, cause that to me.
This morning, the man in a viral Jacksonville Sheriff's Office arrest video is now speaking out for the first time. Good morning, I'm Bethany Reese. William McNeil Jr. and his attorneys are now at a local church in Ribault. Let's listen in.
And dropping on suspended license. That entire stop was not just pretextual, racial motivated, it was unlawful. And everything that stemmed from that stop was unlawful. What we're not going to do this morning is get in a back and forth between the leaders of Jacksonville. What we're going to do, we're going to focus on the facts. And everybody saw the video. You can release all the body cameras you want, but the body camera, the cell phone footage was unedited. It is a reality. You can talk about a knife being in the car, but it was not a weapon because he did not weaponize it. He stayed calm. The only weapon that day was a Jacksonville Sheriff Office. The nation saw it. Everybody saw it. And we are here for redress and get justice for the McNeil family.
Amen.
Nothing more, nothing less. William have a long road to recovery to go. I'm not going to get in his injuries. You see pictures and things online. But
what Ben Crump got to say about it?
Thank you so very much, Attorney Harry Daniels. I'm honored to co-counsel with you and Attorney Keefe and all of these great lawyers, Attorney Jackson and Attorney Robinson, because this is a very, very important case. As Attorney Daniels said, when William was stopped, there was no rhyme or reason, no rationale for them stopping him. I mean, this was a classic case of driving while black. And I applaud William McNeil for keeping his demeanor, his calmness. I mean, Attorney Daniels, I thought the trained police officers were supposed to be the ones to de-escalate the matter. They were the ones.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. The fact of the matter is, run down the timeline. He got pulled over for his headlights not being on. Be that as it may. All right, whatever. Cool. He opens his door. You're like, oh, why'd you open the door? My window don't work. All right, cool. We can move past that. Then he says, why are you pulling me over? You get hostile. The cop gets hostile. All right, whatever. We're here now. Cool. The cop did nothing wrong but pull him over. I'm going to say he did nothing wrong but pull him over. You could be mad all you want. Cops do this all day long. It is what it is. Like, then the guy gets upset. Rightfully so, because he like, yo, as a black man, you feel like you constantly getting harassed by the police. Understandable. Next thing you know, he closes his door. That's why I say he went wrong. He should have never closed his door. You handle that in court. You feel like you was being racially profiled, handle that in court. We don't do that on the road. Boom. Now they say open the door. You should have opened the door. Now this is where I say the rest is on the cops, because time and time again, they de-escalate white people all the time. They give them about 20 chances. We see on body cams all the time. This is not just me making something up. Go look at all the other body cam videos. These people will close all the doors, hop in the driver's seat, and the cops will still be like, hey man, can we get out the car? This man closed the door, said I'm not opening it, and then you say, I'm breaking the window. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that right there. Then on top of that, you break his window. He's sitting there calm. You punch him in the face. Grab him out of the car. Start punching him again. And then from there, you whisper to somebody he's in there recording. Yeah, because he's recording because he got the angle of you punching him in his face. That's why you said that, because you like, oh man, they gonna. But then when the body cam footage got cleared, you was, oh, I'm good. But you never saw this footage. This footage never got released. So now that it's making its rounds on social media, now they're trying to defend it. You can't defend this. There's no defending it. He simply abused this man, broke his nose or jaw, whatever the case may be, all because of running headlights not being on. That's just the bottom line. That running headlights weren't on. So if you wanna, I'm gonna keep updated on this case. I feel like I'm gonna do a series on this case. I'm gonna make another channel. Another playlist on my page where I just specifically react to all of these updates about this case, because this is crazy to me. Like, this is wild, and the fact that they're trying to justify this, knowing that they're wrong, is insane. It just shows you how they will spin something. It just shows you how the police will spin something to make it seem like, all right, well, he should have complied. All right, be that as it may, he should have complied, but he didn't deserve to get punched in the face. He didn't deserve to get thrown out of the car, punched in the face again, and then his phone tossed and being mocked and called an idiot. He didn't deserve none of that. You can be mad, but you still need to be professional. People have got fired for less. So let's keep it consistent across the board. Let's not change the goalposts for our people, even though that's what they do. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a series on this case right here, because this gonna be interesting to see how this play out.